It started with a whisper, a soft breath against my ear in the dead of night, so faint I thought it was just the wind rattling the old window frame. But it shaped a word, my name, before dissolving into the silence of my apartment. I live alone. I sat bolt upright, heart hammering against my ribs, scanning the moonlit shadows of my bedroom. Nothing, just the familiar shapes of my furniture, the faint hum of the refrigerator from the kitchen. I told myself it was a dream, a half-awake hallucination, but a seed of unease had been planted. The next day, everything seemed normal. I went to work, came home, made dinner. But as night fell, the feeling returned. That prickling sensation on the back of my neck, the undeniable feeling of being watched. I started noticing small things. My favorite mug, the one I always leave on the right side of the sink, was on the left. The book I'd left face down on my nightstand was closed, a bookmark I don't own tucked neatly inside. They were tiny, insignificant details, the kind of things you could easily blame on a tired mind. I tried to laugh it off, telling myself I was just stressed. But the rationalizations felt thin, like a worn blanket that offered no real warmth against the growing chill in my apartment. The silence was the worst part. It wasn't a peaceful silence. It was heavy, expectant. Every creak of the floorboards, every groan of the pipes, sounded like a footstep, a breath held in the dark. I started leaving the lights on, playing music constantly just to fill the oppressive quiet. But the feeling persisted, growing stronger with each passing night. One evening, I came home to find a framed photo on my mantelpiece, slightly askew. It was a picture of me and my sister from our last vacation. I went to straighten it, and my fingers froze. In the photo, my eyes, which are blue, were a deep, unsettling brown. I snatched the frame, heart pounding. It had to be a trick of the light, a printing error, but I knew my eyes had been blue in that picture this morning. The changes became more personal, more intimate. A lock of my hair on my pillow was a shade darker than my own. A shirt in my closet that I'd never seen before in my exact size. It felt like an invasion, but a quiet, meticulous one. There were no broken locks, no signs of forced entry. Whoever this was, they weren't trying to scare me with loud noises or sudden movements. It was a slow, creeping replacement. A systematic erasure. I stopped sleeping. I would sit in the dark, clutching a kitchen knife, just listening, waiting. But there was never anything to hear. Last night, I caught a glimpse of a reflection in the darkened TV screen as I passed by. It was a figure standing in the hallway behind me. For a split second, I saw a face. It looked like me, but not quite. The eyes were different. The smile was wrong. I spun around, knife raised, my voice a strangled cry. The hallway was empty. The air was still. I stood there for a long time, the silence of the apartment pressing in on me. This morning, I woke up on the couch, not remembering how I got there. I walked into the bathroom and looked in the mirror. My reflection stared back, and a slow smile spread across its face. It wasn't my smile, and as I watched, horrified, it raised a hand and waved. My own hand remained limp at my side. The whisper came again, this time not in my ear, but from inside my own head, in a voice that was almost mine. "It's my turn now." I tried to scream, but no sound came out. Please, if you're watching this, remember my eyes are blue. They've always been blue.